and girls. Today I have my lovely assistant Annika because we need two people to play this game so that I can show you how it works. I've also played it with Ellie, who is 5, just like you guys, and she can play it too. So this isn't a super hard game. It's a really fun game. But Ellie wanted to go and play, and Annika said she would help me make a video. So here we go. We are going to play a game today called Mancala. And it is like a super old game that there's lots of different stories about it, but some people say that it was invented so long ago. It was in ancient Egypt, like when they were building the pyramids, because people could play this game by just digging little holes in the ground and using seeds or stones to put into the holes to collect their points. Now I have a real Mancala board and it's just made out of wood, and we're going to show you how the game works on this. The neatest thing about it is that on each side of this there are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, which is the exact same as on an egg carton. So you can make your own Mancala playing board at home and challenge mom or dad or your brothers or sisters or grandma and grandpa to a game. And it's a really cool math game. And there's, once you've played it a couple of times, there's lots of neat strategies that you can learn to get new points, which Annika and I have only played. How many times have you played it now?
I've only played it 2.
Yeah, so Annika's only played it twice, and she's already figured out sneaky ways to get points, and we're going to show you how that works. So first, what you have to do, we have to arrange our thing. First, what you need is you need 4 things to go in each of the holes. So we have little gems. So you can put 4 things in each of your holes, but none in the big sides on the side here. Okay, I've got all mine filled. And so what we're going to do is we are going to explain the basic rules, and then we're going to show you our game and how it works. And I'm going to show you how to make your own Mancala board, and then hopefully you guys can do that at home. So these ones on this side belong to me because I'm the person on this side. And these ones on this side belong to Annika because they're on hers. So you're only allowed to take from your side. Now, this is called the Mancala, and it is on my right-hand side. This is where I collect my points. And this one is where Annika collects her points, and it is on her right-hand side. So we always go around the board to our right. So she picks them all up in her hand. Now this one is empty, and she drops 1 in each hole plus her points, and then she keeps going. Now there's still lots of rocks in this one, so gems, so she gets to keep going. She picks it up and she drops 1 in each thing all the way around. Now she picks up there because there's still some in there. Now here's the important part. She doesn't give me points in my Mancala. She skips that and she keeps going. Oh, and she keeps getting to go. So she picks it up. Oops. And she keeps going, and she remembers to give herself a point as she goes. And she keeps going. She skips mine because I don't get a point. And sometimes you get on a real lucky streak and you get to keep going. Oh, just like Annika is. She's on a bit of a lucky streak. And the reason that she keeps getting to go is because every time she drops her last gem, watch, she drops it into one that has lots in it. If she drops it into a hole that is the only one, then her turn is over. But since she dropped it into here with lots of gems, she gets to keep going. Okay, keep going. Okay, so here she goes. Whoops, that one slid over there. There you go. Okay. Wow, you are on quite the lucky streak, Miss Annika. When do you guys think her turn's gonna be over? Okay, keep going. Okay, so her last one dropped into there, and it was the only one there. When you drop it in, oops, that was in there. Okay, when you drop it in and it's the only one there, your turn is over. Now it's my turn. Now I don't get to go from Annika's side. I only get to pick from my side. And now I'm going to show you a bit of a sneaky rule just so that you guys can see how it works. Because there's one tricky thing that can happen. So if I go from here and I go 1, 2, 3. Now I gave myself a point and it was my last stone. I get to go again. So if your last stone is in your points, Mancala, you get to go again. So now I get another turn. So I think I'm going to take this one and I'm going to go. Whoops, I lost one. Here it is. Oh, my last one went in and it's the only one. My turn is over. It's Annika's turn again. You get one more turn. Okay, now, oh, stop. Now, all of the spaces on Annika's side are empty. When all of the spaces on somebody's side are all the way empty, either on your side or on your opponent's side, the game finishes. So these two ones that are still here, they do not count. So now Annika takes all of her gems and I take all of mine and we count them out. I'm going to count mine out first so that you guys can see, and then Annika will do hers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have 23. Let's see how many Annika has.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Really? Did I have 23 too? I think we have a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yep, we have a tie. This is the first time we've had a tie. Okay, so now you've seen how a game works. And now you don't have to have a Mancala board to play this. I actually just happened to have this, and it was quite a few years back that I thought, you know what, I think that I could teach this to my kindergarten class. I think it was when my friends who are now in grade 6 were in kindergarten. And so we actually made our own board games in my classroom. And we played this game a lot because the more that you play it, the more you learn little tricks and little strategies to make yourself more points. And it's all about counting and seeing the pattern that's happening on your board. So I challenge you to play lots of times and see how good you can get at it. Now, we can make our own Mancala board. So all you need is an egg carton, just like this. Pretty simple. It's not even going to take me long to use. Now, I saw somewhere where they had cut the top off the egg carton and they used a piece of it for the Mancala, like the points collector at the end. Here's the trick. I saved the egg carton and I threw the rest in recycling and I forgot I needed it. So I had to come up with another idea. So what we came up with was that we could make our Mancala collecting area just out of a pipe cleaner and then they could sit on the ground. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a tiny little hole in my pipe cleaners here, like this. And I'm going to put my pipe cleaner in like this. And then I'm going to stick another hole over here on this side like that. And I'm going to stick it in and kind of like twist it on. And then when I'm playing, oops, that one went a little too far. And then I'm going to do the same on this side because each of us needs our own little spot to collect our points. So I'm going to put it in here. And then I'm going to put it on this side. I'm just going to twist it on. It doesn't even have to be that fancy or nice to do it. And then you have it. So watch, I'll put this down so you can see. So here is my Mancala game that I made myself. So I am going to do if I have my stones in each thing, and as I go around, if I'm dropping them in, and these are my points, all I'm going to do is go drop, 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 and then I'm going to put those ones in my points, and I know these ones are mine. Or you could have a little bowl here, or you could have a cup there, anything on the end that you can use to collect your points. Or it could just be like this. I just made it out of pipe cleaner and I know that that's where I put my points. And then at the end, I take them out and I count them. So it's super duper easy to make. And then you could use anything to be counters, anything small enough to go in. You could use beads if you have like the pony beads. You could use, all these is like from the dollar store. They're just like little gems. You could use marbles. You could use little Lego pieces if you wanted. You could use, if you have any, like if mom has any that aren't cooked, like beans or anything like that. You could use beans in here. That's actually what we used when we played it in my classroom all the time. We had beans in here. And the reason that we did is because we learned that when they used to play it, they would dig these little dirt they would just dig them in the dirt to make their playing board wherever they were. And they would just use seeds or rocks and they would make their playing board. And so we thought it would be neat to play it with beans because they're kind of like seeds. So that is the game of Mancala. It's a really cool game. There's lots of counting involved. There's lots of strategy involved. And the best part is that lots of different ages can play it. I played it against Ellie and I'm 39 and she's 5 and we both had a really fun time playing it. So good luck. And I will hope that you teach your brothers and sisters how to play this one with you or mums and dads or whoever's at your house. Okay, I can't wait to see a picture or a video of you guys playing and find out who wins. Bye, guys.